So we got a pile of Boost Auto parts here to put on our F250. And if you don't know who Boost Auto is, kind of sounds like they might make turbos, right? But they don't. They actually offer a bunch of other electronic components, I guess you could say. So they've been around for about 10 years now. And it kind of started, reminds me a lot actually how we started. Basically one guy, one enthusiast that was like, couldn't find the solutions that he wanted for his personal truck. So he started going out and building his own things. And eventually that kind of snowballed into a larger company now. I think they got like a 50,000 square foot warehouse. So they've definitely scaled up quite a bit since when they started 10 years ago. Like I said, very much similar to us, how we saw a problem in the truck community and as far as like figuring out what fits your truck. And so we developed a solution for that. And now, you know, things have gone well. So I wanted to give you a quick overview on who Boost Auto is and then show you some of the stuff that we're going to put on our truck. So what I have on the table first, so we can get this big box out of the way, this is the Lumastep M2. And as the name kind of implies, not only is this a powered step, but it also is lighted. And let me get this open here. So there's a bunch of wiring that goes into these things. I talked to Banker, he's the dude who installs all of our stuff. He said these are actually easier to install than some of the other manufacturers out there. Not an overly complicated process, but you definitely got to take your time because there's a bit of wiring that's involved with these. Because like I said, not only are they powered steps, but you're also powering the lights that are on the steps too. So running on the side of your truck, you can have them on white or amber, or get switchbacks so that, you know, if you turn your turn signal on or your hazard lights, these are gonna switch too from that nice clean white to an amber. So I'm really excited for Banker to get these things put on. It really increases like the value of how the truck looks. It looks fancy. And when you tie in all the rest of the products from these guys too, it's just a very like cohesive, comprehensive appearance. So I'm gonna put these off the table and show you some of the other stuff that we have here too. Snagging some products from the back here. Let me bring them all up front. I guess we'll start with the cab lights since both of these are technically for the same thing. So these are their S-Series cab lights. This is what we're gonna put on the F250. The ones that we went with are the sequential switchback. So when you open these up, you'll see on the inside here, they are numbered so that you put them in the right spots. So these will be white as your standard running light. And then if you hit your left turn signal, the left half of these will blink. If you hit your right half of these will blink, and they're sequential, so they go in line. Plus, they got a cool startup sequence, so when you turn your truck on, they go through their little sequence. And again, it's just a very complete look when you add in a bunch of the different Boost products that work together. Install on these as well, Banker was saying, again, not super complicated, but you got to take your time, and it's a bit tedious because you got to drop the headliner down to put these in. In our case, on the F250, since it already has cab lights, there's no new drilling required. You just got to pop your old ones out, put the new ones in, and then wire in the module here, which is not super complicated. This works in conjunction with your factory wiring harness to get these things installed. Back in the day, I feel like what everyone knew Boost for was probably their mirrors. So they have replacement mirrors for a bunch of different generations of trucks, including some of the older trucks. They have mirrors that make them look like the newer trucks. And then you can also get them lighted, switchback, sequential, whatever you want. They got a bunch of options there. Or if your truck didn't come with tow mirrors and you wanted tow mirrors, Boost has you covered there. So in our case, the F250 has tow mirrors and it does have lighting on the tow mirrors, but we're still upgrading that. These are not only brighter, but they're also switchbacks again. So you have white or amber and sequential too. So you're really just upping the game as far as the lighting on the exterior of the truck. This is what they look like. They have a nice smoke lens, which is also just a cool appearance. It'll go really well with all the black on our vehicle. So that's your quick down and dirty overview of some of the Boost products that we're putting on our truck. We have these and a bunch more listed on the website at customoffsets.com.